Hey guys, Paul Inventor 3 here. Wow. Hope you guys were able to watch old man builds on YouTube here. I'll put a link in the description to that. He just interviewed me the other day. Fun guy, very good, very fun interview. Yeah, talked about a lot of different things. Anyhow, this is a video going to be about John Hutchison. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time. Because we're all not getting any younger. Is John Hutchison real or fake? Well, he's absolutely 100% real, man. He's a person like you and me, and you could talk to him, you could reach him. He's alive. He doesn't work for the government. So he's for real. And now I'm gonna go through a lot of stuff in this video, and I'm gonna show you guys a lot of stuff that I think you're gonna really appreciate. I'm gonna even have to check with John to see if some of this stuff. As a matter of fact, John, you're watching right now. Well, I'm going to give him a copy of this before I even post it. But, John, grab a notebook and a paper or something. Just so that if you see something in the video you want to comment on or whatever, just write the time down so you know, whatever. Anyhow. Alright, I have been friends with John Hutchison for over 15 years. And it even amazes me how I realized that a lot of people out there don't even realize if John Hutchison is real or not. And it's like, what? It's like I forget though that there was, John had over 3,000 videos on YouTube. And I don't think any of them had him wearing a wig or a dress. They were all about the Hutchison Effect and many other things. The Hutchison Effect, I'm going to show you so many things. You can make your own decision, okay? I don't think there'll be any doubt left in your mind when I'm done, but you can make that decision yourself. Right, you guys know me, Paul William Mueller, the first, the last, the only. Anyhow, yeah, 15 years. I'm gonna go around and show you some things that he's given me and I've done for him. Let's see. First, yeah, over 3,000 videos, man. He had over 3,000 videos on YouTube. They were all taken down. And I'm pretty sure I saw every single one of them. He still has so much terabytes of information and videos. And thank God someone's helping him now get a lot of that footage out. Matthew. Oh, geez. I'm going to put his link below too, because when you go to his channel and that, you're going to see all the videos of John. He's done long interviews with him. He's taken a lot of time to download very long videos. A lot of his Hutchison effects happen over many hours, not just like instantaneously. And let me tell you, the Hutchison effect isn't just anti-gravity. Oh, that's one of the reasons. Yeah, the videos out there. Let me make myself a note. Videos, fake. Okay, and now I'm gonna forget what I was saying here. 3,000 videos. I'm pretty sure I've seen every single one of them. Except for a lot of the footage now he's finally getting out there now too, but I have seen pieces of it, I think. Anyhow, guys, not only that, the Hutchison Effect, that's what I was saying. It consists of jellification of metals. He's had wood embedded into metal. He's had a stainless steel butter knife go into aluminum. spontaneous fracturing of metals. He's had like aluminum bar turn like a piece of butter almost. You go to touch it and your fingers just went, and he's got, I think, a couple samples like that where the thumb and the fingers were just right into a piece of aluminum. You got the piece of aluminum. You know, after it's out of the area, you're looking at this, you're like, yeah, somebody just sunk their fingers into that like it was a hot stick of butter. Anti-gravity, of course. There's even a case of, I think it was a copper tube turning translucent and then coming back. Reminds me of the Philadelphia experiment. And Hutchison did actually small scale replications, trying to replicate that, the Philadelphia type experiment. There was interesting effects, but no, it did not disappear and wind up somewhere else. But he's did a project on Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, I'm sorry. The Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, John built an ark. Yeah, so it's funny because I remember, that's why a lot of people don't know if he's real or not. A whole generation has gone by and I haven't even realized that I'm getting older. You know, I'm not as young as I look, you know. I'd come home from work, I'd be watching my History Channel or Sci-Fi or Science channels, and all the time, once or twice every week, John was on television. It was cool seeing him all the time. I'd call him up or, you know, email him, hey, John, I saw you on TV last night. Yeah, you're on the Bermuda Triangle thing. He's been on a few of those for some reason. That's pretty cool. A lot of different shows. I get dry. I went through cancer before. I used to have a walnut-sized lump here. It wasn't from smoking cigarettes, but I quit smoking cigarettes anyhow. So anyhow, I lost a lot of my taste buds and my saliva gland. So I get thirsty all the time. But anyhow, so I have to drink, not necessarily beer, but it tastes good on a Friday or Saturday. It's extra light. Anyhow, okay, there's been lots of videos out there on John too that people think he's fake because somebody might post a video out there, put a camera in a box and put some objects in there, and then they flip it upside down real quick and they go put it in slow motion. Look, you know, see, John faked it. I used to be into magic too. I used to do lots of things. And I'm telling you, you can replicate anything on camera, you know, make it look fake. But John's real. Oh, here's another thing. Yeah, people hear about the little flying saucer. And they, look, he's got the wire in there. See, you see the wire? See, he's faking it. That's not levitating. He never said that was levitating. That was just happened to be a video or an image or something that got misconstrued or something. It's I think he did like kind of like Biefeld-Brown effect. He had, I think, I want to say like 30,000 volts going down, real thin wire. He wasn't trying to hide it. It was part of the experiment. You know, it's cool to see how that little toy UFO was bouncing around at the bottom of a little thin wire. I mean, that's pretty neat. I don't know. Wire doesn't burn up or anything. Okay. So yeah, those videos that people make, they're fake. That don't mean nothing, man. John has had metal samples, so many different things affected so many different ways. Like I said, jellification, spontaneous fracturing, transmutation of metals. Oh my God, Hutchison Effect is much more than just anti-gravity. And then people say, oh, because he couldn't recreate it for a lot of years. He did eventually recreate it. One of the last things he did was like a 2-inch square by about 7-inch tall solid block of iron. And you see the thing just kind of twisting up and shrinking and shriveling. And it's beautiful. Anyhow, here's my pen. I got to remember to put the link down there to that guy Matthew. I said, let me write that down. Matthew. Oops, excuse me. Links I have to include. Okay. Now, at the end of this video, guys, near the end, like I said, I got so much stuff to show you, and so much stuff to tell you, so much stuff to share with you. And at the end, I'm gonna show you a lot about his crystal cells. Okay, give you a lot of information on that, especially his best cell. Anyhow, and I'm going to tell you about the experience we had together, John Hutchison and I, and a group of about 50 people with Gordon Novell, where we were reverse engineering UFO. So I'm going to save that for the last. So, anyhow, I'm talking a lot. Makes my throat. Anyhow. So yeah, I was even surprised to see a few years back that Robert Murray Smith had a video about, something about Hutchison too, and I think his main conclusion was not a good one, but it was based on basically what he was able to find on the internet. So I was like disappointed by that, because he's a big name out there, and I love the guy. I'm not saying nothing bad about him. He's all good. He's a great guy. As a matter of fact, he's very wise. I love his channel too. But I was just disappointed to see that, and that made me realize that, wow, this whole new generation, or it doesn't even have to be a new generation, but if somebody was just in the last 5 or 10 years looking to see, is John Hutchison real or fake, they're going to find a lot of BS out there. So I'm here to clarify all that. Oh, Sterling D. Allen. I'm just looking at a note I got up there. We're going to cover a lot of stuff here, guys. Okay, let me switch the camera around real quick here. Let's see. Let me show you some of his metal samples real quick. Whoops, I just knocked something off my own table. Okay. There's like 7 different Hutchison Effect samples here. Oh, that's what else I was going to tell you. He's had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, not just a few metal samples, hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands. He had skids full of samples that he sent all different countries around the world. All different scientists inspecting his samples. Okay? And all these scientists, and believe me, he's got all these reports. That was a lot of those 3,000 videos that got taken down. He posted all the reports and the results that these scientists have analyzed his metal samples. You can say, no, there was no, heat applied to it, no wrenches or vice grips on it. Or, they're very scientific about that stuff. Anyhow, this is a nice little, I forget it, I have to check this out. That's stainless steel. But you might have seen this in a lot of his videos. It starts going like that. And snaking around like a snake. There's a little piece of aluminum here. It kind of exploded off. There's a little tiny crystal piece there. I forget what some of these are. Here's a big bar end. I mean, look at how that just... And a lot of this stuff, guys, look up Bob Greenyer, okay? Excuse me. He's been doing a lot of research and known John for a while, too. He might be even writing a book about John. But he shows, he's got the electron microscope in it, and he shows a lot of things going on in there. EVOs, exotic vacuum objects. Because if you look that up on the internet, I don't think I could find a definition. But that means exotic vacuum objects. There's a piece of brass on the end here. Like exploded out. This is unknown alloys. He created a new alloy. Yeah, anyhow, like I said, transmutation of metals. When you start, let me explain something to you guys. When you start, John had about three, let me say this before I forget. He had like 3 different major laboratory setups. And he's got them out there. One is one of his partners. I'm gonna say the wrong name. Oh jeez, now I forgot his name. Oh jeez. The name of the book is called Mind Benders. If you look up that book, George Hathaway is one of his partners. Book Mind Benders by George Hathaway. He has actually listed in there one of his layouts, and it shows basic equipment layout. Another link. I just remembered another link I want to put down there for you guys. Oh jeez, now I forgot it. Anyhow. Alright, let me keep going here. His layout. I actually have a video too that I'm going to put a link down there in the description. Oh jeez, now I forgot again. Okay, as I was saying, I'm going to add a link to a video I have of John's, some of his frequencies that he used. I believe he operated a lot in the K band. I'm not positive. And some of the equipment he used. I got some of that basic information. I'm going to show you a list and actually a little diagram and stuff too. But we're getting to the juicier stuff as we go through this video here. I'm just giving you all these details right now. I'm going to give you a lot more. Okay, let me turn this around again. Let's see, he's giving me samples. John has given me so many different things. Here's some special coils, a special Tesla vibrator. I got that one in my garage. Lots of old components. Hey, you know what, this is one here. There's whole thing, bunch of diodes from John. What's this say? Oh, stress field detector. 1N4148. Is that what he used? John's diode 1N4. So I remember something he was involved with the field stress detector. You can look that up on the internet too. Field stress detector, and I think I'm trying to remember the details right. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I think he was kind of robbed of that, and it was his idea. You know, he gave me a bunch of old components here. Here's a very special diode he had on an interview he did with Russ Grease. He walked around the room and just put a meter on there on each side of that diode, and you get 0.300 volts in the sunlight there. Just one little diode, one. Okay, let's see. Hang on, let me pause real quick. These are some crystal cells I was working on too, using John's recipes. These are actually copper tubes, and I silver plated them myself. There's a little, I made a special fixture down there to put all these little copper fins around a copper rod, and it's threaded at one end. And you actually cut and make these little plates. I stack them all together and machine them at once. I put a thin bead of solder in between each one. And this fixture here, that's the top and the bottom. Stick them down inside there and fill them all kinds of good. I wonder if this is, I'll have to check that out. Anyhow, guys, okay, crystal cells. You know, John was big with that. But we're going to do that a little bit later, so let me keep going here now. Alexa. Does anybody have Alexa in their house? Who is John? Ask Alexa who John, the Canadian inventor John Hutchison is. It's John Kenneth Hutchison. And you see, it goes on and tells you 6 minutes long it takes to tell you who John Hutchison is. It doesn't say John Hutchison is a fake. Thank you. No, he's real. He's for real. He's recreated his entire setup and laboratory for 3 different governments, including the United States. Why do I keep forgetting the branch, the department branch? I mean, everybody knows it, not Department of Defense. Anyhow, they pretty much just use them. You know, hey, thanks, John. Yeah, now we can confirm what we already know and what we're already working on. You know, we already have 4 or 5 other ways of doing this. You know, John Hutchison knew Boyd Bushman. He knew so many people to make your head spin. I got a whole, I've got over 10,000 emails from John. I got different folders, one of just contacts alone. Some of the emails that we send back and forth include many different well-known people. Anyhow, Boyd Bushman, senior scientist. He was retired senior scientist at Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. He passed away just a few years back, and he had a final video that he made. I knew he must have known he was getting close to the end, you know, and he wanted to do this interview, so he wanted to get the message out, and he did. So if you've never seen Boyd Bushman's final interview, you want to watch that. And John was good friends with him because Boyd Bushman would send John emails all the time. They talk back and forth. John would know all this really top secret stuff, man, and Boyd Bushman would be the one telling him. You know, John, if you watch Boyd Bushman's final interview, you'll see a lot of pictures of alien and a scale, a handheld scale. And from that scale they have like a weight, and they know how much that weight is, and then along with that weight they got a piece of the UFO, and you can see that weight loses some mass, a lot of mass. So there was something special about that UFO. And Boyd Bushman showed a bunch of photos, some really, really good photos. You don't want to not watch that video. But anyhow, he shared this stuff with John, you know, and John even posted this video of this alien and other stuff years before Bushman revealed it in his final interview. And it's like, man, you think back and people will probably think that John was nuts. Like, no, he got that from a really good source. Okay, anyhow, let me keep going here. What else? Yeah, oh God, I wish, I've been looking all over. I can't find the specific letter from Boyd Bushman that John showed me, and I have it saved on my computer somewhere, but it's not under anti-gravity, it's not under John's contacts. I don't know where I put it now. I thought I would have made multiple copies of it, and I have it printed out somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it yet. But Boyd Bushman actually gave John a recipe for anti-gravity, and it was very simple. I'll never forget though, one of the ingredients was strontium. Strontium. Now if it was 5% or 15%, I don't remember. And he included, it was very simple, short letters to John saying, John, you know, 25% this, 10% this, 5% this, add a high voltage, high potential. Thing went through the roof. And I was reading this from Boyd Bushman, and I was like, oh wow. John had quite a few letters from Boyd Bushman and many, many other people. Alright, yeah, Bob Green here. Martin Fleischmann Memorial. That's what his channel is on YouTube. Martin Fleischmann. Let me mark that down too. That was what I was mentioning earlier. Bob Green here, doing a lot of analyzing of John's samples and stuff. Thank you, Bob. Boy, if you want to call anybody a scientist, this guy is a scientist, man. I mean, wow. Beautiful, beautiful work this guy does. He'll analyze something. He'll show the videos of it. He'll show the electron microscope close up, show this, that, and then he'll go on for hours explaining and showing you all the proof and everything that coincides with throughout history. You know, like, oh, there's EVO here and the EVO there and this and that. And very good guy. Anyhow, let me mark that down. Fleischmann. Bob Greener. So I'm going to have that link in the description too. We're getting a list of links here. Alright, so now, whew, well, now is a big one. It's John's scrapbook. He actually sent me a scrapbook one day, his personal scrapbook. I'm very touched, John. Thank you very much. And I just want you to know, John, from the heart, man, I love you. And I remember at one point I told John, I said, look, you know, I don't care, you know, how you are, what you are, or how you dress, or anything like that. I said, I already know you. I already know who you are. I've known you all these years. I said, nothing's going to change that. I said, you're stuck with me. You know, you're a real friend. John Hutchison has got a heart of gold, man. He's a very good person. I can't even imagine him going through like nearly 40 years of his life, right? Trying to fake running a scam. I can't, he's not that type of person. I can't imagine it. Oh, and let me mention too, while we're at it here, now, getting thirsty. Nancy Yazernan. Oh God, I used to know how to spell her last name. Yazernan Hutchison. His wife. John had was with Yin, I remember, and that was his first. I don't know if that was his wife or just a woman that he was with for many years. John's been with many women. Yeah, you'd be surprised. The women he had willing to stay in his apartment in Canada. With you must have seen it. You know how his apartment was, right? There's no even walls for a bathroom. He just sleeps on the floor. Oh, all his pills, his vitamins. Yeah, that's right. I got to talk about that too. Anyhow, let's see. Where was I now? Oh, Nancy. You know, Yeah, yeah, right. Yin. He also had a very short marriage, married to a tall, blonde woman, Helena, her name was. Very spiritual woman, very, very religious, very nice woman. She was in Arizona. Things just didn't work out. It kind of went kind of fast, and I'm not going to give away too many details, but it wound up being annulled, and she wound up passing away, sadly enough, not long, a few years after that. It was there's no hurt feelings. Well, I mean, there's hurt feelings, a lot of hurt feelings, but I mean, I'm not going to go into great detail about that. But that was just another one of John's experiences. Many of the women he's had. And Nancy, and let me tell you guys, a lot of people get this bad thing about her. She's just a tough woman. Hey, you never heard that story? You can't live with them, you can't live without them. You know, before she met John, for many years, she's a reporter, and she was always for the people. So she's a good woman. She fought for the people and the people's rights, and she knows laws and she knows rights, and she was what you would call a in-your-face type of reporter. So she's a tough woman, you know. I've got a tough wife myself. She's not only a Italian, but she's also a Leo. Oh, help me, Jesus. But anyhow, she does not control John. Not at all, guys. She does not suppress him. Matter of fact, she pushes him only towards the things that she knows he wants to do. She encourages him like any good wife does. She supports him. You seen the videos in that, John? You think most other women would just be okay with that or not? I mean, she's a good woman. She's a very good woman. Very carefree, nice woman. But okay, anyhow, I said that now. Oh God, what should I do next? Talk about John's. You know, for years, John was, he knows a lot about life extensions. You know, there was a time in Canada, too, for years, that he was actually living off of just taking pills, vitamins, minerals, that he was, he didn't eat much. I think he had maybe a can of tuna, some crackers or something, I forget, but he'd have like a handful, you know, over 100-something pills. And he'd live like that. And it's just, that's really, really interesting. I've been meaning to ask you, John, during that time, well, if you had some tuna fish or something, I'm just thinking, did you ever take a stool? But imagine, though, he didn't need to eat. If you take 100% of the iron you need, 100% potassium you need, calcium, I mean, John knew enough to, like I said, over 100-something pills. He knew his body is most balanced out of anybody's. He's got the right amount of everything we need that most people are lacking, don't eat enough, and don't have enough in his diet. So anyhow, so that was interesting about that. You know, for years. And he still's got a big supply of vitamins and minerals and stuff he still takes today. John's very smart, very intelligent man. He's very intelligent. All right. Yeah, let me show you this then. Like I said, he sent me a scrapbook one day. I remember saying to him, he made a copy, I think, of all of it. He told me he did. I said, John, I said, you know, you sent me your original scrapbook, right? He's like, yeah, well, it's okay. I made a copy. And thank you, John. Thank you, John. Anyhow, okay, this is his scrapbook here. I don't know if I'm going to have more things blacked out. You know, I might have to pause page by page here. Let me turn. Here's it says UFO CIA Privacy Coordinator, Washington D.C. 2013. This is just a cover of his book. Let's see, there's a plane ticket somewhere. You know, some of this stuff you might have to pause or take a screenshot or whatever. So, Hans Adam Lichtenstein, yeah. He stayed in his castle. Yeah, I said castle. Oh, hang on. There's the one I told you. There's one of his first loves, Yin Gazda, and her father invented like a special helicopter or something. See, John, this is where I know you're going to be watching, and hopefully you can put your notes there. It's George Hathaway talks about something there. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Hutchison Effect. Let me see. I'm looking at this next one here. I'm just going to keep my thumb over this name here. Let's see. I hope there's nothing bad in here. I didn't pre-read like every single thing I'm showing you guys today, so. Okay, hold on here. Like I said, you're going to have to pause the video as you need. George Hathaway. Wow. Wow. Free energy machine will be demonstrated in June. George Hathaway, that should be okay. Oh man, wow, wait, hold on, there's something about I send you a ticket, Hiroshi Yam, something. Let's see, who is this? I don't know what this is. Hold on, let me see if I can show that. Hang on, I'm looking to see if I can show this. Yeah, something, I don't think that's bad. Yokoyama, huh? Let's see here. Let me keep looking here. Let me look at the next page. I got to scan it real quick. Like I said, John's gonna have to tell me if I need to not show something. Hang on. Free Energy Project, something here, let's see, McDonnell Douglas Corporation, Tesla coils, Scholar Wave Theory, something how to build Tesla coils, something here, well, it's going to be a good video for you guys, man. Let's see, what is this? Some ticket number, yeah. Some tickets, it looks like, where he was flying here or something from place to place. Let's see. Again, it looks like something from George Hathaway, so I think that's safe to show. Okay, let's see here. Hathaway again. Oops. Okay, let's see this next one. Letter to the consultant. Prince Hans Adam. Something here. Prince Hans Adam. I know he stayed with him too, huh? John is not no fake. I wish you guys could see all the metal sample results too I saw with all the analyzing from all these scientists all around the world. And like I said, he's right here amongst us. I feel very privileged myself. There's nothing. Oh shit, this next one says Los Alamos on it. This looks like I hope I can show this. Looks like yeah, I may not be able to show that name down there. Wait, this, we know who he is. John B. Alexander, isn't it, huh, I think I know him. International Association for New Science. Oh shit. Los Alamos again. I got all kinds of stuff to show you yet, guys. This is still the beginning. Electric Spacecraft Journal. What is Douglas? Let's keep the guy's name there. This is Alexander again. Something here. Oh, I don't think that exists anymore. Anyhow, let's see here. Alright, well, we better take this name off. I don't want to get in trouble here because now we're talking about Department of Air Force. Anyhow. Shoot. I don't even know if a lot of these people are still alive today, anyhow. A lot of people John knew has passed away. So many names, man. Many names. You know, he knew Steven Seagal from the movies. I think I got a couple phone numbers from Dan Aykroyd, too, from Sir John. I got all kinds of connections through John. Just the other day, I acquired through somebody I met, Gerard Morin's phone number. Anyhow, I'm trying to go fast, guys. Maybe I should go faster. I don't know. The Hutchison Effect apparatus. $400,000 volt AC transfer. Is this what somebody was mentioning to me the other day? X-ray transformer? Here you go. Here we go, guys. Here's some stuff here. You're gonna like this next page here. Oh, jeez, I keep getting some phone numbers in there that's throwing me. There. This, let's see. Oh, this is the Electric Spacecraft Journal. But this is John. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, let me see here. Nah, there's nothing there. Let me skip over to this side. Vacuum tube tester, coil drive. There you go. This is John Hutchison stuff right here. Y'all want to know his equipment? I'm going to show you a little more too of his setups yet. This is a nice talk with you lads. I'll skip that page. This stuff is so cool, isn't it? Come on, guys, you gotta admit this, man. This is the actual John Hutchison setup right here. I'm showing you this stuff, okay? I love you guys, huh? Yeah. Alright, hang on. We'll keep going. I gotta turn my heater off. Hang on 1 second. Where were we? I think I showed this page. Okay. Yep. What is this John's? Wait a minute. I hope this is John's. Sure it is. Electrostatic field and spark gaps. Cover up. 50 milliwatt mag. Somebody asked me about that, didn't they? Magnetron. Oh God, who was that now? Now I feel bad. Yeah, now I feel bad. You were right about a magnetron, I think, there. Sorry. I mean that. Well, that's what I was going to explain to you before, guys. If you got these strong high pulses, and you got an atom here with, especially if you think of something like uranium or plutonium, and you tickle the molecules. Me and John used to laugh about that. Anyhow, excite the atoms, and they vibrate, and electrons move up in orbitals to their valence shell, to eventually they jump off, and then they become a photon, a single packet of energy per Einstein. And anyhow, you excite that just right, and you get this resonance pulsing, and these electrons got a spin, and electrons got a revolution, and there's if you tap a swing just at the right time as that's going around it, those electrons or those particles inside it can fly off, and that's what's happening too with the protons and neutrons. Now, as you take an element and you remove some electrons, protons, and neutrons, well, all of a sudden you got a new element, don't you? So that's, you got to think about that with, and he uses not just Tesla coil. He uses Tesla coils, and he also uses Van de Graaff generator. We got to loosen up those particles, excite those particles. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Westminster, yeah. Let's see, what is this? Let me just add something real quick. Nice being at your conference. Just don't go on too much longer here, guys. They're thick pages. Let's see. What is this? Central Intelligence Agency? Fees for recording public access to documents and records, declassification request. Something here. I don't know if I could show this. No, I'm not going to show that right now. Let's see here. The Office of the Assistant Secretary of Defense. Okay, yeah, we could show that. Okay. Let's see. Scott Rogo before he was murdered. What is this? I am equally suspicious to Tom Beard. He's one person that I simply cannot trust. What is this? I don't remember this one. Wow. Wait, who's this from? Hang on. I gotta see if I can show you this. Oh my God. Very tight. Live here. Officially. Well, John will have to let me know if this can get posted. This sounds interesting here. It's been so many years, guys. Some of this stuff I forget. UFO subject, photo copies, plasma balls, Los Alamos. John Alexander. There's John Alexander's name again. Tom Bearden. I thought that was Colonel John Alexander. Perhaps even microwaves here from that remain. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see. Defense technical information. Let's see what. It's not even worth it. It's nothing. Another one here. Research group, energy. Here. I got your name from so and so. Interest. Principle of impulse, expulse, electricity, gravitational levitation. Yeah. I may have to turn my lights in here soon. Oh, it still goes on. Okay. There's that. Almost, guys. Almost. There's... Wait, what is this? Incorporated. Odd Pink. John, here's some stuff about Odd Pink. Wow, hold on, wow. I gotta tell you guys about Odd Pink yet. That's interesting too, yeah. Hold on. Upon by a UFO space. There's a whole big long story about Odd Pink, man. I've been running Odd Pink. I'm sure I have 96. Any idea what the 4% is? Oh my God. You guys actually discovered all the elements of the Odd Pink? I didn't know that. Well, Odd Pink 4% missing since we know Odd Pink's lithium crystals. I know that. Let's see. Wow. Odd Pink, that is a nickname we gave the lithium crystals. Woman who gave me the crystals said her friend had a dream in which she was told to the rest of it's not here. But I do have some other letters on Odd Pink too, guys, because this is this is very interesting, right, John? God, let's see, can I show this other one? Institute for Biophysics and Radiation Research. Let me just take the top. Let me see here. No, it's nothing. You don't need to see that. Let's see. Something about having circles or something. Let's see. I think this is okay. Electric Spacecraft Journal. Sample and collection of articles on lithium crystal research. Oh, here, the lithium. Here it is. This is about the lithium crystals again, John. There's a lot of very strange things that went on with these crystals, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you guys are going to love this stuff, man. I hope so. Alright, let's see here. John's gonna say, no, don't show any of that. The lithium, I'd pick the lithium energy crystal. Hold on, let me go back to the top. Let me go a little slower. UFO connection, the book. Strong Christian beliefs and personal computers and endeavors. What is this about now? Somebody tests bacteriological. So. Okay, that's about that. Almost, guys. Just a couple more pages. What is this? There we go. Something about the dilithium. Energy devices in a Star Trek technical consultation. ESJs. What's this next one? It's no big deal. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you might want to see this too, John. This is still about the dilithium. The odd pink. Well, I hope this is the video of all videos, guys. I'm giving you such good insight and stuff about John Hutchison. Let's see. World Research Foundation, European headquarters. John Hutchison, your schedule again. Facsimile, transportation. Here's there's something. What is this from another magazine or something here? Possible applications. Fields, flares, let's see. Let's just. Wow. Whole page of cards here. If they got the card on a business card, it must be okay to show. Omni Productions, CTV Television. I think that's about it. Woo! Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. That was a lot of information, wasn't it, guys? Not only about his setup, his machines, his dilithium pink, Oh, that was, come on, guys. Come on. You know that was good. Come on, you know that was juicy. All right, hang on. I'm going to turn this around. We got some more papers and really good stuff to show you yet. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, John Crystal Power Log. Okay, guys, here's another. I'm going to show you another one of his setups now. Make sure you pause the video as you need to. Yeah, as you see, this is from the Electric Spacecraft Journal, 1991. Trials. Field strength meter. The case hardening was blown off at the top and about 3/4 inches is vaporized during an experiment. Vaporized, huh? There we go. There we go, guys. Phase 1. Dumbbell coil. Active area. Coil. There you go. Disruptive discharge, yeah. Tesla coil. Resonating magnifying transformer. Disruptive discharge. Somewhat around 330 kilohertz. Yeah, it's funny, guys. I read all this so many years ago, I forgot a lot of it. I think I came to the conclusion that there's no way I could replicate this setup. I would have to modify it and simplify it somehow. And he has done that. Phase 0 lab setup. lighting phenomenon. Woo! Oh, alright, hang on 1 second, guys. New stuff, hang on. Woo! It's a lot of stuff. Alright, there's more. You still think John Hutchison is fake? Are you still questioning it? We're not done yet. I'll be right back. Alright, what's next? What is this now? Tesla's electromagnetics and Soviet weaponization. Oh, Tom Bearden. You guys like that hard to find Tom Bearden stuff? Oh man, you know what? What is this? What is this? Is there a title to this thing? Yes. Tesla's electromagnetics and Soviet weaponization. There's a whole. I don't want to. Nah, this video is getting pretty long already. I know Tom Bearden's got some good stuff. That's for sure. What is it right there? Star Wars now, Tesla book, Tesla secrets. Let me see real quick. All you Bearden fans out there now be like, hey man, we wanted to see that. Field of vectors. What's your vector, Victor? Anyhow. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Audio digital systems. Hang on. What is this? Department of the Army. Freedom of Information Act. Dr. Alexander. Some information he seeks, of course, is gone. So, yeah, sure. Of course. See, I'm not sure exactly. There's some kind of analyzation of his aluminum sample or something here. Again, more graphs. Acceleration. Huh. Extraordinary science. I think I already showed you this one. Sure we did. Yeah, we saw that already. Alright. 8mm film motion analysis. Bronze bushing. I think that's the one that cracked in half. But again, that's analyzing of the footage even, you know, the videos they've made. More metal samples. Oh my god, yeah. It's really old lab. Set up at McDonnell Douglas, the Canadian government. Hutchison Lab is USA government. Oh, okay, here. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Pharaoh's technology. Oh man, I think I gotta move on. This gets to be a long video. Oh god, I see the end. Hold on. Alright, I think that's it. Hold on. You know, I told you he made a free energy device for Japan, right? Like $75,000 or more, I forget, but even if it was back in 1990 sometime, I mean, that would have been a heck of a lot of money. Okay. That is, what is this? What is this? Hold on. Electrogravitic Bob Grenier. John's email group, yes. United States patent. Craft using an inertial mass reduction device. Huh. Interesting. Now, I'm not going to show every page of this, but you guys can look that up. Huh. Interesting. Lee Dennis. Oh, here's some more dilithium pink. Odd pink. Good stuff here. This is stuff, again, this is very interesting things with this dilithium pink, man. This one of the strangest things I've ever, this is the effects that happened around this thing were just, it's unbelievable. Wish you had destroyed them with the clear crystal bullets. What? Destroy them with a laser and sent you some pretty big crystal bullets to put into the laser gun. She begged you to get rid of the crystal bullets. Watch. Yeah, this stuff is interesting. It's always been very, very odd. Alright, hang on. Aha! Alright, another good one, guys. Woo! Okay. There you go. Schematic of Hutchison frequency equipment with phase shifter. Interferometers. Antennas. Wow. Signal generators, sweep gen, variable amplifiers, signal generators, 3 speakers, 1 over water, 1 in ground and creek, and 1 over land and over water. Was this? When they were cleaning the water? Over water. I wonder if this is when they were cleaning the lake. The oil or radiation, all different stuff. What is this? Rex Webb. Oh yeah. Neutrino anti-gravity. You might have to look that up. H.W. Wallace, gravitational force field. Huh. Humph. Let's see, what's next? An email from Marcus Reid. Oh, this has a lot about his crystal cell, his barium titanate, his very special. You know, I'm going to put a link in the description too to Marcus Reid. He's another guy, and I'll actually, maybe I could find the actual video of his crystal cell. It just, it's again like John made 2 everlasting batteries. Oh, well, I'm actually trying to remember this one. Niobium, gallium, arsenide, magnetic metal, yeah, of course, come on. This is all folder crystal cell stuff. Okay, this is now, guys, another treat here. We're gonna go into the whole crystal cell now, okay? John, and this is John's best crystal cells, okay? He's oh, this was this was a big investment, man. Yeah, anyhow. You might want to take screenshots of this stuff or whatever, man. That's it, yeah, 26 volts, a quarter amp. No joke, man. His main crystal. Like 50 layers. Is there another? There it is. See, oh, that's John Bendini. Where is this? Ingredients I used. I would think these would be a lot of the ingredients John sent me and that I used and he used. Absolutely they are. These are a lot of ones he was experimenting with, but that's in his other cells. That's not in his best cell. Let's see, this is... There we go. This is what you want to read, guys. It's very important. This is his best cell. This, I mean, this lit up bulbs, you know. This had real power. 52 quartz wafers, etched and treated by Goodfellows with the micro layers of barium titanate. Rare earth compounds from... Yeah, just read it. I gotta keep moving on. Let's keep moving. What is this now? Rare earth oxide. Just some quick notes. Alright, let me keep going. Keep it moving. I like to move it. I like to move it. Hey, we keep switching around here now. Wait, let me put that. Goes over there. That's odd pink stuff. What is this? Approved for release, confidential. Some other paper I just ran across here. CIA. Anyhow, let's see. Power wafer unit. Let's see. Yes. Goodfellows. Frosted vacuum deposit, gallium arsenide, gallium rhodide, oxide, titanite, barium titanate. Wow. Huh. Niobium pins. Let's see. Whew. Ooh, let's see. Something I wrote to John. There's Cat Wister Technology, stacked wafers. all the capitals is him. Okay. Okay, here again, my other power cells and drawn quartz wafers, 2-inch wide, frosted. Richard Brewer, yeah. There we go. Ooh, I drew this picture, I think, when John's video came out and he was explaining his best crystal cell. So I took these notes. Micrometer fed at the end of it. I stacked all these crystal wafers in here, getting small, bigger. Even introduced the gas, but I don't think that was totally necessary because I think it still worked after you broke it open. Micro cat whiskers. It's always about that cat whisker technology, guys. There you go. One more page. Again, 26 volts, man. Quarter amp. There's some power. I've seen it light. I showed it quite a few times. Thing's unbelievable. Never seen anything like it before. Oh, different too. What's this? Different than other side. What the heck? One volt each. What is that? Huh. There's some more notes on it. Woo! Stacked wafers. His electromagnetic crystal converter. Oh god, it goes on the back too. That's my own notes, okay. Woo! Too bad all his videos got deleted. Too bad. Thomas Townsend Brown, Electric Effect, carbon wax, crystal stuff. Oh my god. Are we there yet? Woo! Oh man, there's even, did I show you all my elements and stuff I got from John too? My cabinet here. There's stuff I'd make it, you know, there's the Epsom salts and Rochelle salts. All these different elements up here. Carborundum, selenium, pyrite, Tibetan crystal salt. Yeah, it goes on and on. A bunch of my solids here. I crush them actually. I got a very, very, very good mortar and pestle right there, that big square. And there's the pestle on the right hand side. That sucker will crush anything in there. Anyhow, okay. Woo. Alright, now let's get a little bit more of the dilithium pink. And then maybe we could move on to the alien replicated vehicle thing. Hang on. Woo, we're still going. You know, I even, yeah, I got some more to talk about yet. All good stuff. It's coming. Yeah, I got a little more on that dilithium crystal. It's really interesting. You know, I've made things, not only has John given me a lot of stuff, I've done a lot of stuff for him too. I've given him a couple of my MillAnyAngle cutting tools. Oh, I'll have to put a link to that. Let's see, MillAnyAngle. That's my invention that I had a patent on. And yeah, it's expired anyhow. Sad news, but if somebody knows where I can get rid of all the tooling and about 200 of these tools, let me know. But no, I want to get rid of them all at once. I don't want the liability. You know, I'm not in a company anymore. I'm just me. So I don't want the liability and all that stuff. But anyhow, all right. So I'll put a link in the description too about MillAnyAngle cutting tool. I made that for. I made a. Let me show you this. Oops. This was a special radio frequency collector. This was about 3 feet long. Something 2.5, 3 feet long, and probably about, I don't know, that was a big sucker. 8-10 inches diameter. The big hole going through the middle. That was a big chunk of metal. I machined that for him. I machined a bunch of things for him actually. So it's not like he just gives me stuff. You know, we're friends. That's what friends do for each other, right? I could talk real quick about Sterling D. Allen. There's not much I could say about it, but you guys might be familiar with Pest Whiskey. Anyhow, yeah, he showed up at John's house in drag one day, I remember. And anyhow, I can't really talk about it, man. But me and John know, and Nancy and some other people, but they know exactly what Sterling D. Allen did that day, and I'm sure he will never forget it himself. And he kind of really messed up his whole life and everything. And anyhow, so anyhow, yeah, that's another guy that kind of disappeared. Everybody's wondering what happened to him, but it's not really worth talking about. It's just something that happened. Anyhow, here's some mercury in a little tube here, like you have it on the old thermostats in your wall. John sent me this too. I forgot now. I had the paper. I don't know what I did with it, but there was, he said about, I think, I'm trying to remember now, put this next to the radio. I don't know if it has to be shortwave. I don't think so, but you have to tune it into the static area, though. The noise. That's where all the good stuff is, guys. You always want to listen to the noise. Noise will tell you a lot. Okay, it's like a tool. It's a lot of information in the noise. I love that white noise. That's where the good stuff's at. Believe me, John will tell you. He knows. Anyhow, you put this near the radio. In the dark, turn out the lights. And it'll actually spark in like a little plasma inside, or corona or something. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long, but interesting. If anybody wants to try that. Alright, let's see here. Odd pink, the lithium crystal again. I don't know if this is just copies of what I already showed you. I'm going to go quick through this. Okay, just pause the video if you want, because this is really, really, really interesting story of all this stuff, what happened here. I think this might be a copy of what have I already showed you. Odd pink, the lithium crystal. There's not that much here. Come on. Come on. But just the story behind it and everything that happened is just really very, very interesting. There's some more. I hope this isn't just a copy of what I just showed you now. Saw the man in the monk's robe rush to get something. It's very interesting. Let's see. Oh, some more John stacked wafer cell. 3,000 videos. That notes. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What's next? Just a little bit more on the odd pink here. Let's see. I think I can show this. Reid Dennis. I think he knew Tesla or something. Reid Dennis. He was... could have swore he was involved with Nikola Tesla somehow. Can't be though. How many pages and pages? That's good enough. I don't want to get into something personal here. I think I already showed you this too. Maybe. Okay. Woo! Hang on, guys. It's funny because at this time, I don't know if I knew John Bedini yet. There's me, Paul Mueller, friend of John Hutchison, acrylic supplier, yeah. Wow. Just finding all the emails passed between us. Confidential stuff. Again, I can't show that. Now this gets interesting. This gets very interesting. Now, I hope some of you guys know about the Bilderberg Group. They are very, very real. Okay, if you've never heard of the Bilderberg Group, look them up. Okay, this is a real group, and it's made up of about approximately 126 of the most powerful people on the planet. Sheiks, presidents, kings, yeah, it's and they meet every now and then. They have very top secret meetings. There was a whole thing with Obama and the plane, and oh God, I don't even want to talk about that. But anyhow, let's get back to this. The Bilderberg Group, very, very real. Look them up. That's yeah. All right. Yeah, notice politics is at the bottom of the chart now. What was this? Fifth or nth dimension field theory. You're not even talking about the fourth and fifth dimension here. Let's see. Here's something cool. History's greatest secret. Okay, now Reid, this is pretty cool stuff. I kind of remember some of this. Let's see. Again, pause it as you need to, guys. We're nearing the end now, okay? What if these ARV spacecraft exceeded the speed of light during testing? All these what ifs, what ifs, what if. It's pretty dang interesting. MJ-12. You know that's the Majestic 12, right? You've heard of them, I hope. And when I got on this this project, it was like in the Matrix when I took it. It's like taking that red pill. It was like, oh my God, Paul, you're not going back from this. I can't unknow this information now. It's like, oh man. First couple months going to work, it was like everyone else around me was like driving and everything was just moving in slow motion around me. Anyhow, geez, yeah, there's like I said, 750 pages. I actually printed every single one of them out. All right, now the drawings, guys. Like I said, this only got we only got into the design concepts, and Gordon Novell had a sudden heart attack and passed away. So yeah. Anyhow. Okay. I just recorded this and it got messed up. I can't believe it. Right at the end of the video. Alright, here's our craft. Actually got much bigger than that. I was designing the outside, the body, and the acrylic here, and the bulletproof. Let's see, what is this? Whoops. Just some quick notes. Trying to remember, why did we need a drain plug? Yeah, now it's much bigger. This must be one of the later drawings. Not sure here. Let's see. Okay. this. Oh yeah, that's why I did come up with some way. It's got to be in here somewhere. I did come up with some way to get all those wires. These are all wires going through this capacitor plate. 192 plates. Each layers and layers. 128 red wires, green wires. I found out a way to condense it all down though. I just don't remember what that was right now. Drain. Huh. Hold on. More detailed imagery here. I think I got a better picture of this. What is this? Where I was getting the plastic. Quotes on it, prices on it. Okay, this is a good drawing here because it's got everything right next to it. Okay, now this is a good one here. Okay, let me go down on this side first. Pause the video as you need to. Alright, let's come back up here. And that's about it, guys. There's a big poster of it here. But that's basically everything I just showed you. So there it is, huh? Right, yeah. That's everything here is right there. So this was all real. This was really happening. Anyhow, guys, I can't show you the book because, you know, I can't do that. I mean, I can get sued for that or something. Woo. Wow, it's been a long day here. What were we, an hour and a half? An hour, 45 minutes or something? Wow. So, what do you think? Is John Hutchison real or fake? Kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. But like I said, look at some of the links. You could look up. They said Matthew, the guy who's been uploading a lot of stuff for John Hutchison. I'll put the link down there. Because that, if you guys haven't seen a lot of the Hutchison Effect, you're going to see it. That's the thing. You need to see it. You need to see it. Yeah, John's something else, man. He's an incredible guy. Like I said, I love him like a brother. He's a real cool guy. He's such a good man. Good man. Brilliant. Anyhow, guys. Alright, I'm going to get going. Maybe I got some time to work on my own project here. Alright, guys. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy this video and share it, and hope it's not too long for everybody, but there's so much information there that it's just unbelievable, and at least it's out there now. It's out there. Thank you, John. Love you, brother. Please make your comments. I wish we could have done this somehow live, but I don't know how to do all that platform stuff, and it'll take me a while to learn how to do it. And anyhow, alright guys. Oh yeah, just real quick, I forgot to mention too, you know, John and Nancy have pretty much, they've saved a lot of people and lives, and they've cleared a lot of radiation from the air from Fukushima. So believe me, I think we all owe John Hutchison, and he wrote to, no one wants his help. Yeah, I can't figure it out, but yeah, he's yeah. I'm just thinking of so many videos Tim Ventura had him on about his rate. John's driving around in a SWAT bus, okay, with a, not right now, but just, he had, oh my God, with his giant ray gun on top of his bus, and he's clearing radiation. It was, yeah, a SWAT bus. I can't. Anyhow, guys, John is such a great guy. He's and so is Nancy. They're both very good people, man. Yeah, that plume from Fukushima, that's life-changing. That's worse than Chernobyl, 5 times worse than Chernobyl. And, you know, that's kind of suppressed. You don't hear much about it. But anyhow, guys, yeah, so I just wanted to add that little bit there. John's he's a giant. He's got a giant heart. He's a lovable guy. He's honest. He's so generous, and he's kind, and he wouldn't harm a hair on anybody's head. I mean, he's at peace with all things, all living things. Great guy. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.